Hi, I'm Chef Joe Ciminera, and today we're going to dehydrate mangoes. One of my favorite, probably because I think a mango is just so sweet. And if you get it at the right time, and if you get a mango that's really ripe, and you really are going to be in for a really good treat. Now, this Excalibur food dehydrator I have in back of me is really the only unit that you should be using when dehydrating fruits and vegetables. Now, mangoes are somewhat very easy, but you should know how to peel a mango, and that's what really could throw you off at times. They have a weird pit. It's sort of flat and really wide. So there's really only two sides of the mango that you can get, but if you dig hard enough, you can get some of the flesh from the sides as well. Take a real sharp paring knife, or you can use a potato peeler or a vegetable peeler. I'm just used to using the paring knife. And you want to obviously take the skin off on all sides of the mango. Now, how do you know if a mango is done? Well, or I should say, how do you know if a mango is really ripened? Well, there's a couple of things. You know, the same way that you would actually test an avocado, where you would push at the navel just a little bit, and if you kind of get a little resistance, a little bounce back, you're in for a good treat. To me, there's nothing worse than biting into a mango that isn't ripe. So you definitely want to make sure that before you dehydrate this mango, you're at the ripened stage. Now, with the paring knife, you can probably cut it, but what I like to do is take a longer knife. And again, look at the mango and say to yourself, okay, this is actually the widest side that I'm going to use, is where the flesh is going to be the most. So you got to figure that the pit is going this way. So if the pit's going that way, the pit is about this thick probably. So that means you're going to have all that flesh to cut down to. And I was right, because if you go here, there's the pit. You're not going to get any more. So you go on the other side as well. Go down the same way. And again, you want to use a sharp knife for this and a long knife. All right. Now, some people use a mandolin, and you can totally do that. This way you're getting nice thin slices. What I like to do, just because the knife skills have been there, I like to take a fillet knife and just go very thinly on the mango. But you should definitely not do this unless you've had some practice, and I don't recommend just doing it for the first time. Grab yourself one of those Chinese mandolins, and you can get a really nice thin cut on them, and it's totally safe. So what you're going to do is put your mango down here after you've sliced it thin. And the thing to really remember is you don't want the mango so thin that it kind of curls up on you. You want a good piece of mango down there at the bottom. Now, it's really your option whether or not you want to spray some type of acidic solution on this, whether it be lemon juice or orange juice. I think would work well with this. The mangoes have always worked well for me. I do get every now and again, if you see on this one, they get a little brown if you don't spray anything, and I hadn't sprayed anything on this one. A really good way of making candied mangoes is quite simple. You take your already dehydrated mangoes and dip it into agave. Dip it in agave and then just kind of fold it into granulated sugar. Or you can use, a raw sugar or something like that as well if you want to stay a little bit more on the healthy side. Put them back on your dehydrator tray for another hour, and you'll have this delicious candied mangoes. To me, there's like nothing better than those things. But these are great dried as well. And basically, you can have them candied or dried, but using this unit, these Excalibur food dehydrator unit, which will really get you the optimal product. So I hope you enjoyed this wonderful quick segment here of dehydrating mangoes. For more information, log on to drying123.com.